Howdy folks, it's Sonelias and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. This is episode 17. Now as you'll see actually in my save game here on screen, I've already done episode 17 once. Unfortunately I found that there were some issues with the recording, so I'm just reverting back to the end of episode 16 to do a re-recording of episode 17. So let's briefly recap on what we basically had done last time. We basically had expanded our empire. We basically established a couple of sectors here. And I'm in the midst of building another colony ship. One I'll be sending over to a Minchir system. And the Oscox Star Coalition has expanded into Dimis. I do want to make sure I basically get some of those systems around here for myself. So I'll be creating a couple more colony ships after the current ship to basically utilize that space. Now, I have got a couple of construction ships which are not being utilized at this point. And I do want to issue them with instructions. Now it looks like this ship as well as this ship are both in positions where I can't do anything with them yet. At least this ship here I can send to a new position. So I'm just going to send it over to that star or planet over there. In the meantime we can just start off time again. My two fleets that I've got, they are in different systems if I'm not mistaken.
Military fleets are used to protect.
I'm just going to try to join those two up.
System survey complete.
Just complete another survey.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey.
Let's have a look at where we are. We're over here. There are some other systems in the area, and again I want to basically just send out my survey ship to survey those. And I've just been issued with a new project. The mineral cluster in a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged and translucent. It remains secured in the UNS Sagan's tractor beam, but our experts will need more time to decode its contents. A special project has been issued to expedite this process. Perfect, so if I'm just going to go to my operations there, I can actually track that on the map and I can research that. Let's have a look at where we are. So that's over here. And I should be able to research that project. So I'm just sending that ship back to there to research that particular project.
The technology screen is where we will be directing.
Now that has taken up my society research, it looks like. I will be basically completing our engineering research shortly.
Anomaly found.
And we found ourselves another anomaly. Again, let's analyze that. So we have enough resources now to actually start mining this planet here.
Construction complete.
So that's in that system there. So I shall be utilizing pretty much all of those resources shortly. Now we've just completed construction of a colony ship, it looks like. Is that over here? Where's that colony ship? It is just arrived here. So that actually isn't the colony ship that we just completed, but I do want to basically colonize that planet. I do have to choose where I'm going to basically place my base station. Interesting one. I probably want to place it over here to be able to utilize the full area on the surface there. That construction vessel has arrived in orbit there as well. Again, I'm going to build a mining station here. Now, as you can see, the coloring of these particular buildings is slightly different in terms of where I am, what my standard colors, because they are part of a particular sector. Coloring is slightly different here. You see it is in green background, whereas the other ones are in blue background.
Special project complete.
So we gained some research. Perfect. Now, one of the things I've been noticing recently, I think there's a bug around here. So anytime that I basically do one of those research projects which gives me research points in a particular area, I don't seem to be getting those points for some reason. Maybe I'm getting them at the beginning of next month, I don't know, we can have a look. But I think there is a gap there in terms of the system not actually recognizing that research. Okay, what we assumed an abnormal small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust whirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Earth. So we've gained experience. Cool. More of that resource is available over there. Interesting. Now we got one of those already in our sphere. Ah, cool. Cool. Okay. How are we doing? We're building a colony ship there. We're 44% complete. And we are just establishing our new colony there. Now if I now go to my empire management.
Lists the planets of our empire.
What's that planet called actually?
In separate tabs.
Bounty.
It also lets us create and manage sectors.
Does it list bounty on here? It does. So if I actually go and manage this particular sector here, I can actually add that system to there. Perfect. I'm finished. Right, so we just finished some research here. So what's the new options we got at our disposal? We can research robots. Robots are relatively simple machines capable of accepting verbal commands but possessing no true intelligence of their own. Okay. So apparently they can actually act as population. Okay, well let's research that. Might be interesting to have. We've just finished constructing a mining station, it looks like. Anything else we can build in this system? It doesn't... Well, actually it does look like it. Let's first do some additional... I was going to say mining stations, but I guess there's too many in that particular system. So I'm just going to do these one by one. Okay. Now one of my science vessels is without a mission at the moment. I'm going to assign a mission to survey the next one. We've received a transmission from the Naziri. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Interesting. Okay. Let's in the meantime have a brief look at actually our relationships.
All the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance.
Have we got an embassy with them?
And easily engage in diplomacy.
We don't. Be interesting to see where I've got my embassies placed. I for some reason just don't see that at the moment. So Oscox, we've got the Cormontani League is my direct neighbors, and then we also got the Ken Joden Enclave. So I'm just going to remove my embassy from there. And what I will do, I'll basically create a new embassy over here. I think it would be beneficial if I'm able to basically get into good relationships with that alliance there. So if I look at myself now, it should say that it also includes the Empire of Hur Alambava. Interesting. So another construction vessel is here. It's without a mission at the moment, so we do need to issue new instructions. I don't think there's anything left in this system to do, is there? Unless I'm mistaken. Energy. Have we done the energy one? We have. Okay. So let's actually go to that system where we've got the colony. I'm just going to tell it to move there. We got both fleets here, so first thing selecting the first fleet and then the second fleet, and then merge those two into one. A group of wildcat miners from Earth have already established an unauthorized mining operation on Lingle 1. The miners have been taken into custody and we have seized control of the illegal station. So where is that? Lingle. Okay. It's not within my sphere of influence at all.
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them, and maybe...
Okay. Now it looks like there are a few places where I could potentially place colonies if I wanted to here. So some of these actually got continental worlds. My apologies. So that's about 80% probability or 80% habitability, it's what it says. So I just need to get some colony ships into this particular region here to be able to colonize them. Great Ziran Imperium. Okay. I think with my fleet I might want to go there.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we just surveyed new system here. So where do we want to go next from there? Let's hold off on that for just a minute. That system hasn't been surveyed yet, so let's go into there. Ashira has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to primitive alien proto-civilizations. Okay. Okay, interesting. A few more planets to survey in that particular system here. Is there anything habitable in there? There is a few planets that would be habitable. This one we got tropical, which we basically have got the technology for already. This one's really the ocean world, where we just don't have the technology for yet. So we're just going to utilize what we got at the moment in terms of technology and expand our borders such that at least we can get all the worlds we can get for the moment being. Now we'll be ready to basically get our next colony ship out in a minute.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we just finished our colony ship here. I'm just going to send it out to Keed.
System survey complete.
We've got 4 planets in my control here at the moment. Now, this planet here looks quite big. 19. What I might do later on, I might actually give this planet here to one of my sectors. Sorry, this planet. Where is it? That one. Because that's only got a size cap of 4 at the moment and maximum size of 8. 4 because of all these items here basically blocking me from expanding further. Okay, nothing to be done with that one. Now we have got another system that we have surveyed over here. Now we do have that in our sphere here for some reason. Interesting. Not sure what to do with that though, but okay. So we've completed the survey in this system here. We're going to send it on to the next system to see what we can actually do there. Continental, I should be able to then take that on. Our current stance on xeno interference prohibits us from colonizing this world. Ah, that's why. So there is an other alien race on there. That's preventing us from colonizing that. Okay, so so let's go back to Earth.
The spaceport tab
Wait
is where
for
we
me
view
to be able to
orbiting fleets,
build the next
build new ships,
colony
and
ship.
upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay, it should come up with the next tick, which is the next couple of days, and there we go. We're running short in terms of energy credits, but we do have a big reserve anyway, so we're not going to basically run out of that any day soon. I've just completed another survey, it looks like here.
Colony
I thought I did.
established. Research complete.
There's a little bit more research to be done here. That is in the CHOX system. Interesting. I thought I basically surveyed that entire system. It looks like I haven't. Now we've completed some research here. So we've seen an increase in terms of our influence here. So we're going to allocate some new research to that particular area. Army upkeep. Don't necessarily need that. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with army. I'd be interested in the removal of the dense jungle, particularly on the tropical worlds. So what else have we got here? We've established the colony in Bounty. Yeah, okay. We've completed the construction of a mining station. Yeah, okay. We've completed another mining station. Okay. The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveals them to be an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though, the recent on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Dominic Renard believes that the secret alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Go to research project. Okay. Let's have a look at our construction vessel here. What can we do with them in the meantime? We can issue instructions to mine that particular planet. So that will be for their sector here. Now we do have some unemployed people, it looks like.
System survey complete.
Now what's the food situation on this planet? I think it'd be beneficial if you built some... I would have said food production, but we still have some places that we can upgrade our food production in. So what we want to build on here, we could start off with some food production and then change that at a later point in time. So let's leave that for the moment. We do have another system that we just completed our survey on, it looks like. Is that correct? Yes. Yeah. So again, we're just going to issue instructions for stars to be surveyed. Now we do have crystalline entities there, we do have crystalline entities there, so where do we want to go in the meantime? Let's have a look, have we got any outstanding entries here? In special procurement, and we do want to basically go to this system here, it looks like. Where's that system? On the edge there. Okay, so I'm going to send that science vessel here. I do have to change the stance to passive as opposed to evasive. Now we do have a fleet in system here. And originally we were encountering in here Amobis. I don't see them in here at the moment, so again it might be that they have moved on since. My apologies. So I'm just going to speed up time here. It's just outside of our sphere of influence there. Okay.
Special project complete.
Okay, we gained some inspiration. Perfect. Fine. Now, in terms of our unemployed person there, I'm gonna instruct a farm to be created there. Actually, too late already. I actually saw that basically we could remove the kelp from here, and that might actually help us out as well. I will remove one of those pieces of kelp, and at least we'll be able to get access to some more energy reserves on there. We've just got an in-system near keyed here. I do want to colonize that world. And I will do so by placing my main building over here.
Anomaly found.
Apologies. I do notice that there's something happening here. So there's a vassal underneath the Oscox Empire now. It's the Kareem Confederacy. So we can offer them a trade deal if we wanted to. Border access. Border access. Did that work? No, let's just offer them border access to our space in terms of civilian vessels. If I do go into that system itself, looking on here, it looks like there's 2 different planets on here. I suspect that they've uplifted a particular species on here. So the Kareem, do they look different? Kareem Confederacy. If I compare them to, yeah, they do look different. So there must have been an uplift that's occurred over there. So we just completed a survey here, it looks like. Yep. Again, I'm going to issue instructions for us to move on to next system here. Just going to take it slightly up north again, just to basically stay a little bit closer to the heart that we had there. That's that one. We have just gotten a response to our trade deal, so they've accepted that. Perfect. So an anomaly that we were already researching. Perfect. And we've completed the construction of a mining station here, and we're on the way to the next one. Now I do have here one of my vessels that's completed a survey, it looks like. So I'm gonna send that vessel on to, I guess, one of the next systems here. Mining station is being completed. Is there anything else in system? It doesn't look like it. Now within our sphere though, is that within our sphere? No, it's just outside of the sphere. There's nothing in this system except for lots of debris. So what can we do with this vessel in the meantime? I think we can actually go there to that system and build a mining station. Okay, well, I think we reached our time limit for today again. So in the meantime, thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next session.